The next match type is the exact match. Now, exact match is the most restrictive match type out of all the other match types. Okay, and in exact match, you're telling Google that trigger my ad only if my keyword matches exactly with the user search query. Right. So suppose the keyword that you're targeting is women's hats. So first of all, we use square brackets before and after the phrase or after the keyword, right, to indicate that it is an exact match. Now, when you add these brackets, that means you are indicating to Google that trigger your ad only if the user's search query exactly matches with your keyword. That means your ad will get triggered only if the user's search query contains women's hats. Nothing before it and nothing after it. So let us look at some of the examples. So assume that you are targeting a keyword digital marketing course, and because it is an exact match, we've added square brackets before and after the words digital marketing course. Okay, now your ad will get triggered only if the user's search query is digital marketing course, right? The words should match exactly as it is, and the sequence of the words also should match. Okay, and because you're using exact match, your ad won't get triggered for keywords like or search queries like course for digital marketing, best digital marketing course in Mumbai, digital watch repair course, tips for marketing digital cameras, and free marketing course for digital products. Why? Because these keywords do not exactly match this keyword, the keyword that you're targeting. That's why. So as I said, exact match is the most restrictive match type, and because it is very restrictive, your ad will be triggered only when the keyword that you are targeting, exactly matches with the user's search query or vice versa. And in exact match type, you will get very filtered results, very relevant results, very accurate results, right? And because the results are relevant, because the impressions are relevant, you will get relevant clicks. Only relevant people will be clicking on your ad. Now, such match types are used only if the search volume of the keywords is decent enough or is high enough. Okay, if you belong to a business or if you are running campaigns for a niche business whose keyword search volume is very less, in that case you should avoid exact match type and phrase match type, and you should use modified broad match. But in cases where the keywords have a decent or a very high search volume, you can go for exact match, right? So businesses like finance, or let's say home loan, or digital marketing course, and such keywords have a very high search volume. So in that case, I can use exact match. But in case of keywords like electroplating services or velocity walls, which are very niche and which have a very low search volume, I cannot use exact or a phrase match. Okay. One drawback is because this is very restrictive, because the exact match is very restrictive, you will get less number of impressions as compared to other match types. But again, these impressions will be highly relevant impressions. Okay. So as we can see from the image in front of us, when you add keywords in broad match, you will get a very high amount of reach. Okay, but very low amount of relevancy. In modified broad match, you will also get a high amount of reach or a lot of impressions, but very less or very few relevant impressions and clicks. In case of phrase match and exact match, you will get slightly less reach. Okay, in case of exact and phrase match, you will get slightly less reach, but the level of relevancy will be very high. So if you want to visualize the match types, you can visualize it in this way. Okay. Now there's one more thing I would like to add. Now this is called as negative or exclusion. So what happens in negative or exclusions is, let me elaborate with a small example. So assume your keyword is digital marketing course in phrase match. Okay, I'm using phrase match, double inverted commas before and after the keyword. That means I'm using phrase match. Now your ad will get triggered when someone searches for digital marketing course, right? Because the keyword and the search query, they have all the three words and in the same sequence, so on and so forth. But the problem is, when someone searches for free digital marketing course or digital marketing course videos, your ad will still get triggered. But assume that you are not, as a business, you are not providing any free digital marketing course. So you are not providing any digital marketing videos also or tutorials also, right? So in this case, you want to inform Google or you want to tell Google that do not trigger my ad if the user's search query contains any of these words. So with the help of negative, you indicate that if the user's search query contains words like free, video, tutorial, PPT, or classroom, do not trigger my ad. Okay, so now if someone searches for digital marketing course, your ad will get triggered. But when someone searches for free digital marketing course, your ad will not get triggered because you have added free into negative. If someone searches for digital marketing course videos, your ad will not get triggered. If someone searches for digital marketing course PPT, PDF, your ad won't get triggered. Okay. So negative is like exclusion, and it's a way of telling Google that do not trigger my ad if the user's search query contains any of these words. That is what negative is. Okay. So with help of negative, you can reduce the number of irrelevant impressions and clicks even further. Okay. There's a question in your Google Ads certification exam around negative keywords, negative match type. So make sure you go through the concept clearly, properly. Okay. Now I have a small exercise for you. I want you to guess the match type of these keywords. Okay. I want you to pause the video and simply guess the match type of these keywords. Start. Okay. So the first keyword contains double inverted commas before and after the keyword, right? So this is phrase match. The second one contains plus sign before the keywords. This is inaccurate, incorrect. Okay, so this keyword contains plus sign before and after the words. So this is a modified broad match. The third keyword contains a square bracket before and after the keyword. So this is exact match keyword. Just check your answers. Again, you don't add a plus sign after the word. It's usually before the word. Okay. So these are the answers. Okay. Now in this scenario, what I want you to do is, I want you to sort out these 9 keywords into their respective match types. So for example, I've already created sections for you like this. So assume that you have added keywords home loan interest in phrase match, in modified broad match, in exact match, and again in modified broad match. Okay. In the first case, your keyword is home loan interest in phrase match. In the second case, with the help of modified broad match, you have you have made home, loan, and interest words compulsory. That means you're telling Google trigger my ad only if the user search query contains home, loan, and interest, all the three words, because there are three plus signs. Okay. In the third case, you're telling Google that trigger my ad only if the user search query exactly matches with my keyword. Can you see square brackets? That means exact match. So your keyword and the search query put in by the user should exactly match each other. And in the fourth case, again, you're using broad match modifier or modified broad match. But in this case, only home and loan is compulsory. Interest is not compulsory. So your ad might get triggered even if the user search query does not contain interest, okay, because interest is not mandatory. I want you to stop the video and sort the search queries, these 9 search queries, into their respective houses. Okay, start. Okay, so let us look at the answers. So, home loan interest. So, if my keyword is home loan interest in phrase match, my ad will get triggered for these search queries. Low interest home loan, no. So, we are looking for home loan interest. So, let me write over here home loan interest. So, we want these 3 words in the same sequence. So, home loan, but interest is over here, so there is no sequence. Low interest home loan, again the sequence is changed. Home loan rates, there is no interest. Home loan eligibility, again no interest. Check home loan eligibility, no interest. Low EMI home loan, no interest. Documents required for home loan, no interest. Home loan interest rate calculator. Now here you will find home loan and interest. Home loan interest, all the 3 words in the same sequence. Okay, so this falls under your phrase match category, right? So this keyword will get triggered when the user search queries home loan interest rate calculator, and this keyword will also get triggered when the user search queries home loan interest. Why? Because all the 3 words and in the same sequence they match each other, so your keyword will get triggered for search queries number 8 and 9. So let me just go ahead and type 8 and 9. Now let us look at home loan interest. All the 3 words, but sequence doesn't matter in modified broad match. Okay, so modified broad match, home loan interest. So low interest home loan. So we have home loan and interest. Okay, so number 1, home loan and interest. 2, here there is home and loan, but interest is not there. Okay, so here your ad won't get triggered. Again, here interest is missing. Even here interest is missing. Interest is missing. Interest is missing. Over here you have interest. Over here you have interest. So if your search query is in modified broad match with plus signs before home loan and interest, your ad will get triggered if the search queries are 1, 2, let me just write 1, 2, home loan interest, 8 and 9. Exact match, home loan interest. Now this keyword should exactly match with the search query, and that is home loan interest, right? So there should be no extra words and no jumbling of sequence. All the 3 words should be present and in the same sequence. So the answer is 9. In this case, the answer is 9. And in the 4th case, you have home compulsory, loan as compulsory word, but interest is not mandatory. So home and loan are mandatory. So home and loan. You have home loan, you have home and loan, home loan, home loan, home loan, home loan, home loan, home loan and home loan. Okay, so for almost all the keywords, so sorry, so your ad will get triggered in this case for almost all the keywords. So from keywords 1 to keyword number, search query number. Okay, let's look at the answers.